Let's go. This is a new episode of Comp Beast. I'm Logan. Over there's Daniel. And Daniel earlier alluded to the fact that he's not enjoying Survivor 44. What's going on with that, Daniel?
Well, I said I'd rather be talking about Big Brother this morning, but they hadn't posted the new episode by the time I went to sleep last night, which wasn't early. Fucking Paramount Plus, get your shit together. Um, but that's because I enjoy the current season of Big Brother. I like watching it, whereas Survivor is torture, and I hate every second of watching it.
That can't possibly be true.
It's just the show as it is right now. Like the fact that I had to set my alarm this morning to talk about this nonsense. It makes me actively angry.
Oh no. Well, that's not good. Might be time for change if that's true.
We gotta just do it.
I mean, if it's affecting your life that negatively, I don't know. I think that should be a new rule. If things start affecting our life that negatively, we should just change it.
Well, I did
Should we just quit? The
no, no,
not totally, but Survivor.
no. I'm trying to make it better for myself. I watched an episode a day, like I didn't binge them this week because that's impossible to do at this point, which is so fucked up. When I first got into Survivor, it was the highlight of my week. I would look forward to it. I started a new season every Saturday, and I would always watch the first like 5 or 6 episodes in a row. And it
Hmm.
was so exciting. I would
You
wait
get
for
to the
that
merge,
day.
basically.
Yeah, yeah. And I loved that. It was one of the best times of my life. I'm not even joking.
I believe you.
And this is just I can't watch more than one in a sitting. They're too annoying.
I also think they're about to get longer, possibly starting with next season. They become 90-minute episodes.
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
But I remember loving next season. So,
We'll see,
and the
man.
next
Look,
few,
look,
actually.
Survivor got nominated at the Emmys this year for best reality competition show. They haven't been nominated forever, like since before the show got bad.
That's pretty cool. Then
Yeah.
I did see that the challenge they released in episode 0 the other day. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
For the new season 41,
But
threats versus
they did
vets versus new threats.
yeah, they did post All Stars 5 on Paramount Plus, which I didn't even know was a thing. I didn't know there was an All Star season earlier this year.
Uh,
So
I don't remember who won.
well, whatever. I'll
Was the last season you won one that Laurel won?
That
Like
was the
Laurel
last
beat
season of
Kara?
All Stars. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Um,
That's the last I remember, I think.
well, there's another one.
Sure, I definitely watched it. I've been keeping up with that show.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to that because season 40 really got me back into the challenge.
Right. Yeah.
So it's not like I'm hating on reality competition right now. I'm loving the challenge. I'm loving the current season of Big Brother. It's only my favorite show of all time that sucks.
Is that true? Would this be your favorite show of all time?
No, no, but it's my favorite reality show of all time.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Not American Idol.
No, no. The first,
No,
you
this
know,
would be it. No, mine would
30
actually be Big Brother, honestly.
Big Brother. Yeah, fair. But no, the first like 33 seasons of Survivor, that's my favorite reality show ever.
It's the best. Big Brother's not better, but it's my favorite. So,
Mhm.
uh, all right, let's get into these three episodes, episodes 2, 3, and 4.
Who
We
do we say
none
goodbye to? Helen. Who else? Sarah
Claire.
and Claire in the middle.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly. Was it a shock to you to lose Claire? I remember telling you last week Claire was big on Tyson's podcast. She's one of my favorites on there. And I
Yeah,
thought you'd think, oh, she probably goes far. And then she's taken out right there.
I thought maybe she'd at least make it to merge, like be like a Kelly Goldsmith, like a smart player who they take out right at the merge. Um,
But no.
but no, I don't know. It's odd that we're only losing women.
And Bruce because of the head injury. But
Yeah.
yeah, it is. Wonder what that is. It's
I don't
true though.
know.
Maddie, Helen, Claire, Sarah.
How many seasons can you say that? The first four people voted out are all women.
I should have looked that up, honestly. I I kind of want to do that, and then I'll comment in the description what the answer is.
Okay,
That's a great question. Yeah,
thank you.
yeah. So we last lost. But like you were right. We learned a fact here. Matthew, I was like, you were like, he played a shot in the dark just so he didn't have to vote. These people don't even want to vote. I was like, what are you talking about? He didn't. That's a stupid thing.
And then he says it in this episode.
He confirmed it straight up. Uh, and it was actually kind of smart how it played out. Like they left Kane out to dry. Kane's the only guy that voted for Brandon, so now Brandon's mad at Kane. It was kind of fun the way it worked out. But and that's the first time we'd ever seen a shot in the dark used that way. So that was kind of cool.
They should
Um,
bring in that therapist to mend things between them. You know, like they did when Kane and Daniel Bryan were mad at each other.
I don't know about that.
You don't know about
That's hilarious.
that?
Denise? She's a sex therapist though.
Oh, right,
I'm trying to
true.
think of
I
the
don't
survivor
think they're
therapists.
fucking.
No. That's so funny. Claire, this was a great scene. Claire's like, I really want a dog when I get home. I'm gonna get a dog. Matt's like, you can get a dog, but I have the cutest dog. Okay. And we learn that but he doesn't even have the dog, I don't think, anymore. Him and his girlfriend broke up and she took the
Right.
dog, from what I
Yes.
gather. That's horrible. But he had the one that was Toto from The Wizard of Oz. He said it was a Maltese Cairn Terrier, if anyone knows that dog.
Yeah.
So,
Check out the song Maltese Tea by Spiral Stairs. That's about
okay.
a Maltese Terrier. Maybe close the episode with that.
All right. I
Um,
will do that.
and but fucking he's just got a bad like he's clearly going through something like a bad breakup, or he wouldn't be bringing up his dog that he lost. And
I don't know.
I
Love
mean,
the dog.
apropos of nothing,
They're talking about dogs.
I have a dog. It's the cutest dog in the world. I mean, I don't have a dog.
Right. That was a little forced because he doesn't even have the dog anymore.
Yeah, come on. And but
He's
he
hurting.
also he's trying to replace his love with Franny.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Mhm.
The first the first girl he saw since his new girl, or the first
Yeah.
one that like paid him any attention, basically. Uh, it's cute though. They're kind of cute. They're a little weird, but uh,
They're charming together. I love the moment where they were sort of like talking shit about Matt at camp, like Matt and Franny, like these two, they're nuts together. And then they
mhm.
both come in like, "Hello, everybody, coming."
It was like it could have been written. Yeah, you're totally
Yeah.
right. I like Danny there. Like I seeing these guys, it's heartwarming for two reasons. One, because they have a great friendship, and I think that's awesome. And two, because they have a big target on their back, so it's double heartwarming. Danny's very
Honestly,
funny.
but Danny would be getting targeted. Like he should be excited about that. Like I felt it for him.
Well, they might
Like,
need him on the camp as strength.
well, it's true. We're only voting out women.
Yeah, it's true, yeah. But he
Yeah.
is doing a lot. Maybe he would be more on the radar if not for them. So it is
Yeah.
working out for him. And that's where we get the title of the episode. Franny is the one that says, oh, we're like two big dorky magnets that can't be pulled apart. And two dorky magnets is the name of the
That's the
episode.
title. I
Yeah,
remember the title of the last one was I'm Felicia.
yeah, that's right. That was funny. Carolyn's
Yeah.
like, I'm Felicia. Carolyn's so funny. Your picks are still in the game. Carolyn, Jam Jam, Carson. Those are your picks
Oh,
for the final
there you
three.
go,
You're
baby.
you're
I
crushing
got
it.
this done.
You're doing great. And they also Matt and Franny met a stick bug named and they named it Ernest. I had to bring that up because we just covered the Ernest
Oh, sure.
franchise. You know what I mean?
Hey, Vern, you're a stick.
Hey, Vern. Who was Vern? I never really got that.
You're just a
An
friend.
imaginary friend?
I don't think he was imaginary because we went to his house once.
Oh yeah, in like the second movie or something.
Hmm.
Uh Birdcage. Very fun stuff here. We're looking for the key to the birdcage over on Tika. And Carolyn finds a big snake in the tree. Carolyn's face is just one of the best.
Very
Her,
expressive.
it's awesome. Yeah, I loved that. So everyone's like, they stop looking for the key. They're like, that snake scared us off. But Carolyn, like the time when her son pooped out his tooth when he ate his tooth and then pooped it, and she dug through his diaper. I don't know if it was his
They
diapers.
had to cut to a picture of like Carolyn's kid missing a tooth at that point. Like, see, she did dig for that thing and shit.
Could have not even been the right tooth. That could have been a different tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I thought that was pointless too. Uh, but like that time, she's not going to give up. She's going to go back into the jungle and look for the key. And she ends
Right.
up finding
The
it. Great.
jungle is shit in this metaphor.
She's digging through it. You're totally right.
Right, right.
And so she finds the key, and everyone starts like we're all like walking together. And she doesn't know if she should go open the bird cage. And she hears on one side, don't. And then she hears on one side, do. And we know that she loves doo
Oh,
doo.
yeah, she thought about her kid again.
So we know she's gonna go back for the bird cage, and that's what she does. But she like takes the thing out and heads to the camp, and she's like, "Oh no, I gotta put it back." So she does. She goes and puts it back. Very,
Poorly.
yeah, with like the thing halfway open. Carson,
Yeah.
I thought I was impressive by Carson being a fan. Noticed it.
Is does she also is she the one who like hides the fake idol?
A few do that. She does that, and also Danny does that.
One of them went home this week.
Sarah,
Sarah goes home thinking she's going home with an idol.
I have a lot
It
of
was
questions about that.
nonsense. She would have been voted out anyway.
We will. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. I mean, it's just that vote was didn't her decision to not play the idol didn't make sense. It's a fake idol, but she should have played it. She thought it was real. It
Yeah.
didn't make any fucking sense to me. Anyway, Carson. I don't know if I believe Carson. Like I've read all these FBI books and I know this and that. He says it like he didn't actually. He's so annoying to me. I don't know what it is. I don't even know if I felt this way the first time, but now I do. I hate Carson. Sorry. I don't
That
hate.
rankled me too when he said that.
Yeah. If I feel like that was like his way of getting cast, and now he's just
Yeah.
doing it. So
Give me the
Kane,
title of these books. Who are the writers?
uh, I would love to know. I would love to know.
I need
Uh,
a bibliography for this motherfucker.
yeah. Kane, I thought Kane had a really bad look. Kane's like looking for idols, and he's like, but to make it look like I'm looking for crabs, I'm gonna point out this crab that I found inside a tree. What? Why were you looking inside the tree for the crabs? Like it's like way deep
That
down.
is so
That
weird.
didn't make any, and even they were pointed it out like Matthew or somebody was like, why? That's not where you would look for crabs. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So Danny finds the key, but like,
It's
how do you?
not as it's not as bad a look as Kane's support of Trump in this last election.
Wow. What about Hulk Hogan? R.I.P.
Also, he was on the campaign trail. He spoke at the Republican National Convention.
MAGA is really making it like we lost one of our own this week,
I
like which is
know.
fair, like he was, but that's sad that that's his legacy. He made it his legacy, I guess, but
Yeah. It's fucked up because like all the wrestlers are tweeting out shit like, he was just so important to the industry and we wouldn't be here without him. But like the fans are just talking shit. Like no one is remotely bummed out. They
what?
they yeah, they like apparently there was at the San Diego Comic-Con was this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They like during some wrestling panel, they aired like a little montage of like a farewell Hulk Hogan montage or whatever,
Yeah.
and the fans like fucking like uh, uh, uh heckled it.
I hate that.
Ooh, fuck that guy.
I don't understand that. They root for bad people all the time.
No, fake bad people.
I mean, like Brock Lesnar could show up today and they'd be like, "Yeah, Brock Lesnar."
You're probably right.
I don't understand this.
Yeah.
Half them are probably racist too. Well, what is this? I don't get this.
It's always just like where they're at when they die. Like everyone fucking talks shit about the Ultimate Warrior now, but when he died, he was beloved. Like we were,
Mm.
everyone was super sad about him dying, but he was just as bad a person as Hulk Hogan.
Chris Benoit didn't get this much shame when he died.
Well, he did
He got a
when they
farewell tour.
what that was before
We
we
didn't
knew it
know. We
happened.
didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bullshit. I'm sorry to the Hulkster. That's terrible. And his family, Brooke and the gang.
He wasn't even talking to Brooke when he died.
Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah.
Sad
He
end. He
gone
was
off the
young. He was
rails.
young too. I learned he was like 71.
He was young for a man. He was insanely old for a pro wrestler.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But now my grandparents
That
are in
is
their like
like,
mid 80s.
but like 71 is like 30 more years than any of his contemporaries got.
You're right. Savage died 40 years ago,
Yeah.
20 years ago. You're right. You're right. How do you feel about this? So the production is giving them basically a fake idol to trick somebody with. And I personally don't like it. They're giving them a real idol with the note that says, "Hey, this is a real idol. Congratulations, you found a hidden immunity idol." And they're also giving them a coin, some beads, whatever it is to say, "Do whatever you want with it." But they're giving them that with a note that says, "Hey, you found the hidden immunity idol." They're making it so simple to just take this fake, this real, slap it together, trick somebody. But the person opening it has no indication that that's going to be fake at all. They're seeing something clearly a production thing and then a note saying, "This is a hidden immunity idol." How are they ever meant to know that that's fake?
Yeah, they're trying to replicate the great moments of fake hidden immunity idols past. But the fake hidden immunity idols in the past were impressive because they made them look real without any of the production supplies. I remember one dude like cooking resin to make a fucking,
Wow.
yeah, like wait, that's wild. Um, and or vice versa, the classic
The
it's just
stick.
a stick moment is funny because it was just a stick.
Right. And they
You
had
know,
to come up with the thought on their own. I'm going to trick somebody with a hidden immunity idol, not production saying, "Hey, here's supplies. Now do something with it."
production holds their hand every step of the way now. Everything that happens on the show is pre-designed by production. It is as close to being a scripted reality show as possible. Like it's basically The Bachelor at this point.
That's fair, but it's also very random. Like you can't decide a winner
No,
basically.
you can't decide a winner,
But you
but
can produce chaos. You
yeah,
can get the amount of chaos you want.
you can produce the moments that you want to happen in strategy,
Right. But you
which
can't produce an outcome.
you
Exactly.
kind of can. You can produce who you want to be there late.
They've tried a few times, like with Rick Devens, that didn't work out. Ben Driebergen was their most successful. They got one there. They snuck
Yeah,
one through the
you're
finish
right.
line.
You're right.
But that was when they created fire. They really got one over on everybody that season. Uh, anyway, so
That was
Matt,
the first season they did that.
yes,
Mm.
and they didn't know about it. Like Chrissy won final immunity. Like, I'm gonna win Survivor. No, you're not, Chrissy. Ben Driebergen's coming to
That's
win.
right. Is Chrissy's not on
She
50?
is,
She is. That's good.
and I'm rooting for her. I want her
Yeah.
to do well.
That's a good choice. I remember there being a lot of interest in her playing again after that season.
She I think is tied for the women's record, like 4 immunities with Kim and Parvati and those people.
And Kelly Wigglesworth.
Great point. I think there's somebody else, but the people think that Devin might have won that season. Do you remember Devin Pinto? A
No,
tall, thin Malcolm type guy, had long hair, surfer guy, but he was actually pretty good.
no memory.
No, I didn't think he would. It's He had a good move in like the final 6 or 5 where he like cast one vote on Dr. Mike, and he was like, and because he knew like these votes are going this way, and if an idol gets played, I need to have one vote here, and he did it, and that vote saved him.
Hmm.
It was like a really good move he made. I remember. Anyway, so I liked Claire. Like, I am the chief laziness czar. Do less work. That was funny. She wanted people to like not leave camp. Claire's funny. That sucks. What happened to her? Her problem was she just like wasn't competing though. She just like her
That's
tribe and
right. She
her were
hadn't
like,
played in a single fucking immunity challenge.
that was bad. She should have fought, especially when Jeff is bringing it up. Like, you're not competing again. She should have been
Yeah,
like, all right,
she
fine, I'll do it.
he even gave her the chance. Like he was like, "Is that tribe decision or is that on you?" And she's like, "It's mutual."
Yeah. Turns out not. They voted her ass
Yeah,
out. So we go to an immunity and a reward for some fishing gear. It ends with a nice ball maze that Ratu wins because Matthew says he built one at home.
that's right. He had one of those in his backyard.
Him and Carson both are building puzzles at home. But Carson, I hate more because he has a freaking 3D printer and he's doing it at home. I don't like that because, like, Some people can't afford a 3D printer, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. What? I can't do well on Survivor now because I don't have a 3D printer.
I want the freaking trucker from Florida to have just as good a shot as the NASA kid, you know?
Agreed.
Fuck Carson. Fuck you.
Fuck Carson. Fuck his show.
Yeah. Yeah, Claire sat out. Tika, they lose. They're going to tribal council. That's the purple tribe, Carolyn's tribe. Oh yeah,
Popa.
this was the first uh
Papu.
that
Slata.
by the way, we couldn't even we're so lame that it's Tika and Soka.
Krate.
Like two of them end in ka.
Yeah.
Tika, Soka.
Krate and Brate.
Exactly.
And Fubo.
I think that's a streaming service.
That's Fubo.
I know. I know. So all right, Tika, it's basically like
That's kind of what streaming services are. Like the like streaming services and like apps, they name themselves the same way fucking Survivor tribes do.
Quibi. That should be a tribe name.
Hulu.
Sling. Oh no,
Yeah.
that's like something else. Sling.
Roku.
Oh, that's
Roku.
good.
Yeah,
That's
that sounds
good.
like a Survivor tribe.
Basically, the vote is oh, we're gonna vote out. We're talking about voting out Carolyn, but Jam Jam loves Carolyn, so he tells Carolyn, and then it's like Helen or Carolyn, who's it gonna be? And by the way, I think part of the reason Helen went home was because Carson, he was like, I read FBI books and I studied everybody's body language, and Helen was guilty. Helen has
Yeah.
the idol. Was that why Helen went home, basically?
Honestly, it was after that that there started to be discussion about whether she's like a strategic threat. I never saw her do anything strategic the entire season. So
Seriously, she just seemed like a sweet girl to me.
yeah, yeah, I think it was just him reading FBI books poorly.
Yeah, he's like someone who watches true crime all the time, so he never trusts anyone he ever meets, ever.
Yeah.
Uh, that sucked for Helen, I thought. And so tribal council, nobody plays anything. Carolyn, Helen. Goodbye, Helen. I
No,
think
you didn't do it right. I like the way
oh,
you read the
Helen.
votes.
You gotta
Helen.
emphasize the final one.
Yeah.
I think that Helen would have had a she was on the wrong tribe. She's too normal for the tribe with Jam Jam and Carolyn and Carson, who wants to hang
Wow.
out with those
That's
guys.
probably why they were trying to temper that tribe a little bit.
But it sucks they lost Bruce. Maybe if Bruce didn't get medevac,
Maybe.
he could have been a number for them.
Mhm.
But I thought she had a rough go. If she was on like if they had like a second chance or something and Helen was there, I would be excited. But I
I
don't know.
wouldn't because she was incredibly boring.
We didn't see enough. Maybe people would think, well, you don't like Kelly Wentworth, but she would have been my example. Never mind. All right, episode 3 called Sneaky Little Game or Sneaky Little Snake. I'm a moron. And Danny says this when Matt finds his fake idol he plants but doesn't tell him about it. Danny's like, he's a sneaky little snake. Danny, I'm a big Danny fan. What about you?
Who's
Best.
Danny?
He's the
Oh,
firefighter from the
right,
Bronx.
right, right. He's all right.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Kane, we learn. Well, I guess we already knew this about Kane, but he's like, I love fantasy and I believe good conquers evil. And he's like in camp swinging the sword. How do you feel about Kane? Any new
Um,
takes on Kane?
I maintain that his debut at the 1997 Survivor Series was incredibly exciting, and
Was that his real debut?
yeah, and when he teamed up as with Undertaker as the Brothers of Destruction, that was awesome as a kid. Like I loved that tag team.
That's a fair take. I agree with all of
You
that.
know, I got a text this week from listener Coach.
Okay.
Okay, it was about Kane. Well,
Yeah.
he texted me a few things. First of all,
Kane, this guy?
yeah, yeah. So, he listens to Comp Beast. Mr. Spectacular. Remember, I said he was tag team champs in TNA, and I didn't know who his partner was. He told me that. He says his tag team partner is now Robert Stone, and he's in NXT.
Okay.
All right. Now, but then he texted me this Sunday at 3:34 p.m. I was probably in a movie. Um, I can't tell you the deep dive I went on in regards to Kane. The fact that he looks like young Kane, the wrestler, is weird. He was born 3 months after Kane debuted at Bad Blood. So I was wrong about Survivor Series, by
Oh
the
my goodness.
way. I trust Coach. He was born 3 months after Kane debuted at Bad Blood. I'm convinced he was named after the wrestler.
Wow.
All right.
It's a
And
biblical name.
it's spelled different biblically.
Is it
C A
really?
I N.
That's how it's spelled in the Bible?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Mm. All right. So I responded, I fucking hope so. It's so bizarre. I've never seen it spelled that way as a first name. And
I
he
know, I know
said,
Kane growing up. I think he might have been named after the wrestler too.
there you go. He says, I just kept asking myself, does he look like that because Kane is his dad, or was it willed into him once his parents gave him that name?
Why does he look like he's like big and pale?
No, if you look at a picture of maskless Kane and place it next to this guy, all you got to do is put like a little like Seth Rogen wig on the wrestler Kane, and he looks exactly like this dude.
I love it. I'll have to take a look at this. It's a
Yeah,
great theory. So his theory is what? That Kane is actually his father?
I think his theory mainly
He was named
is
after Kane.
he was named
But why
after
does he look like
Kane.
Kane? He's
But
saying he looks
why
like
does
Kane
he?
because he's his
That's
father.
the thing. That's the thing. That doesn't explain how he looks like Kane.
Right. But in his deep dive, he couldn't find that. His
And they
father.
wouldn't have even known. Like it wouldn't have even been like the baby pops out, and they would have been like, "Oh, the baby looks exactly like the wrestler Kane." Because Kane was still wearing a mask at this point.
Oh wow. Yeah. What they guessed. I think he looks like this. I think
I
he looks
don't
like my
know.
baby. And they
Maybe
were
they'd
just right.
heard he was the Isaac Yankem, and they could. Isaac Yankem, by the way, is basically Kane with a Seth Rogen wig.
I was
So,
thinking that actually when
so
you said
he looks
that.
exactly like Isaac Yankem.
Okay, wait, I feel like I have a question, but my brain's all over the place. So, if he was Kane's son, he wouldn't be named Kane. You
You
don't
don't
name your
know
son. Are there are juniors, but he might be. But also, that's not his real name. He's naming him his
exactly,
stage
but
name.
maybe he was so excited, like he was finally over in WWE, he decided to name his son after his stage name.
What's Kane's name? Paul something? Oh no, that's the Big
That's
Show.
the Big Show. Uh, Kane, I don't
What if
remember.
what if he's the Undertaker's son? He's named after his uncle Kane.
That's even
We
better.
cracked the case.
Uh,
He's Michelle and Undertaker's son.
yeah, his name is Kane McCool Calloway.
This is a great theory from Coach. I love it.
Glenn Jacobs, by the way. That's
That's right.
Kane's
Isn't
name.
he a political figure too?
He's the mayor of Knox County, Tennessee.
Where do we know where Kane's from? I think I have that information.
Is it Tennessee?
Where the hell is SK?
SK.
Is he from Canada?
He might
Saskatchewan.
be. Yeah, there you go.
Damn. I don't know. But Kane, I'm sure he's spread his seed all over, been on the road, you know.
He has two confirmed kids. Wow,
Okay.
Kane's been married to the same woman since 1995.
Wow. For his debut.
See, Republicans, they love family values.
It's a good point. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Anyway, that was great, Coach. Brandon, how do you feel about Brandon, the Renaissance man? He says, I'm a pilot. I play the piano. I play the drums. I know how to do magic tricks. I knew you'd hate that one. He knows how to
Yeah.
snowboard, scuba dive, and cook.
I remember this monologue, but who was this?
The football
Who's
player, Brandon, he played the idol that got out Maddie.
the big black guy?
Yeah.
He played for the Seahawks.
Seahawks
Yeah.
for four
Okay.
years or so.
Yeah, well, I used to like the Seahawks. Maybe I rooted for them when he was on the team.
I thought the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I enjoyed their coach. What was that guy's name?
Pete Carroll
Pete Carroll, big
and
Pete
Russell
Carroll
Wilson,
fan. And uh Beast Mode.
Marshawn Lynch, and they
Yeah.
had Richard Sherman, great cornerback.
Yeah, they were a fun team for a while there.
They were. He might have a Super Bowl. I don't. I haven't looked into when he played there. I might
Hmm.
be too soon. Um, Matt and Franny, they plan a road trip together. I didn't catch where, but they're like, let's go on a road trip after the
It
season.
was weird though. No. One of them said, "Let's go on vacation together." And it was Franny that said that. And then he responded like, "Yeah, we should definitely go on a road trip." And I was like, interesting that his brain
Hmm.
immediately went to road trip from vacation.
He's trying to erase the last memory of the road trip with his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, well, I mean, why didn't you want to like hang out on a beach with Franny somewhere?
They're
Well, I
on a
guess they're
beach right
yeah, I
now.
guess they're doing that
Mix
now.
it
You're
up. Let's
right.
let's get
Yeah.
crammed in a car. I don't know. Yeah, it was a weird leap, but it was interesting. This is where Matt finds the idol. We learned Jamie is plant lady, and she makes Matthew plant daddy. That's weird.
Jamie, right, Jamie.
Jamie's like the
She
crazy
she's
lady.
she swaps tribes.
She does, yeah.
Mhm.
Her, Carson, and Josh. Yes,
Who's Josh?
he was black.
He was?
Well, he's not like Michael Jackson. Like now he's white, but he
Young guy. Oh,
he
I
he
remember
he
him.
he's the
They
guy
didn't trust
Carolyn.
him. They didn't trust him when he first got to camp because he was lying about something.
Maybe the idol. They were like, "Do you have an idol?" I don't know, but Carolyn votes with him to vote out Sarah. He also
Right.
plays his idol. That
I
idol
thought
that
he
they're
was
giving.
going home in that boat.
Well, he had an idol. You have to be
Oh
dumb to not
yeah,
play the idol. They were each
that's
given an idol when they left to go to their new tribe. That's good until the
that's
merge.
so dumb. They're each given an idol.
You're right, but it is till the merge, and they're like being swapped randomly to a new tribe. Like that's bad.
So just do the thing where like for the first vote they're immune.
Fair, fair. Basically the same thing. If you're smart, like anyone would just play that idol basically at the first thing.
Yeah.
Um, Also, I did want to say I had to stop watching this show. Like this was totally unnecessary. This show is great because you put people on the island and the players are gonna make the show. Whatever the players do is the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And here they're just forcing
It's
shit.
producer's show now. It's not the players. The players are no longer the star. Jeff Probst is the star now. No
Look
one
at what
wants
cool thing
that.
came out of my brain. Look at what
Yeah.
cool idea I had, or my friend had. Uh, and yeah, it's just so stupid. If this was not here, the players would just play this round normally, and it would have still been super exciting and awesome. But instead, they're like, "Oh, we gotta have something to fill in this episode." It's like, no, you don't. Whatever the players do is the episode.
Right.
I don't know. Fucking.
It's like they're hand holding the editors. They used to have to like find stories
Yeah,
for
what
an
the fuck?
episode.
I'd be mad if I was an editor.
Yeah.
Like, why are you making this show for me? You're telling me what I have to put on the show now. It's fucking stupid. No, now I'm
The
just
show
complaining.
fucking sucks.
I know. I hate just complaining, but it is true.
I don't
Um,
care.
I know.
Listen, they're here to get our honest reactions on season 44 of Survivor. Okay. And as someone who dropped the show during season 41, I assume they're trying to like gauge how into the show am I at any given point. Will it grow on me again? Will the love come back?
I think 41 might have been your high point.
I think it was just because I was watching Survivor for the first time after so long not watching it.
And
I
the rules
guess.
weren't as crazy as they are even now. Like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm sure if we watch 41, it seems normal. It's like we're watching season 40.
41 was annoying just because of like the probst of it all and the like come on in guys like that
Mm.
dumb shit. But like there was a lot of cringy bullshit, but like it was generally a season of Survivor.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's so fucking off the rails.
It is. I, I think I've done enough complaining. I don't. My, my heart hurts. This is a show I love.
Same. It's I feel like Matthew.
Why? In what sense?
Oh wait, not Matthew. Who's Franny? Who's the guy
Matt.
with
Oh, Matt.
Franny? Matt. Yeah, like I'm mourning the loss of something and like trying to replace it with this new thing and it's not
Hey,
working.
Franny, come here.
Yeah.
Hey, new era survivor, come here.
Yeah, new era survivors Franny.
Oh man. Literally, yeah. All right, so we learn that the plant lady and plant daddy thing. And then Jamie and Matthew go off to the well, and Jamie like bends over at the well and finds an idol right at the well. And I was like, what
Yeah.
a freaking coincidence that was. But then we learned Matthew did it and he planted it there and he led her there to find it. It was a fake idol.
Yeah,
That
there's
was
a
cool.
lot of that now where like something happens and then we backtrack and see how we got there.
Have you ever heard of the show The Genius?
I've heard of it.
I think it's a South Korean show. And I think they made a either Canadian or UK version, some English speaking version that was big on Twitter recently. But this is a big editing style on that show. They'll show something and then they'll show like the outcome and you'll be like, what? And then they'll be like, this, and then this happened, and they'll show a flashback. I've never seen it. I'm just going off what I've heard.
Mm.
That's a big thing there. But so yeah, so Jamie has a fake immunity idol. Good for her. We go to immunity and a reward challenge for tools and fruit. Daniel's hanging himself and it's one where you get the 4 cubes and they can't match the colors. Daniel's dead. It's a staple of the show. Used to be,
Yeah,
in my
and
opinion.
Jeff says, "Oh, we've done this a number of times on the show. Let's see if anyone 3D printed this shit in their backyard."
Did he say that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I mean, it used to be on like every season from like the teens and the 20s, basically. Not every season, but a lot of them.
Mm.
And so Claire sits out a third time, and you're like, oh no, Claire. And so Ratu wins, and then both tribes are just running over and copying what they have. It was
Yeah.
pretty fun.
Jeff's
Uh,
like, "I've never seen this before." And I'm like, "That's interesting because I've seen it like a million times before." What haven't are you hosting the show?
I, that's the same thought. But also, usually the winner does like kick over their puzzle
That's
or,
true.
or something. But usually, I guess that's when you're running over to a new stage. Maybe not at
Yeah,
the
this
final
was like
part.
heavy ass boxes on a big stick.
But you
If
do
you
the
want to,
Michelle Fitzgerald. You kick over the thing, and it knocks them
you
all over.
can. No, it wouldn't have this time. Like that.
Get Kane
Like
to do it.
I feel like you'd have to take them all off the thing.
You think?
And yeah. And like they're
Jump
probably
through it.
tired. They're tired after running this thing.
Tackle it. Jump through it.
They it's on a stick.
No,
Aren't they? I thought they were like placed. Oh, maybe not. Is it just a stack?
you could be right. I didn't think about that. I don't
Mm,
remember now. I don't remember. It's a good
all right.
question. I don't think so. That I don't think so. Because then that's like really tough to I don't know. I don't know. So Kane is like, oh, Kane wants Jeff to knight him, and Jeff does it a little bit. Danny is like, let's vote Claire because Claire doesn't compete. We'll say that it's Matthew because he doesn't have a shot in the dark. Pretty good plan there. And so
I hate the shot
Claire
in the
does.
dark.
What'd you say?
I hate the shot in the dark.
Well, Claire plays one
When
here.
he pulls out that little parchment and it says "not safe" in Survivor font or whatever, it looks so stupid.
Also, can production do whatever they want?
Yeah, yes,
Well,
they
like,
can.
what is happening? Like, how do we know that there's any truth going
I
on?
don't trust it whatsoever.
I don't even
I
know the mechanism they have for it. Are they
listen.
each given a little piece of paper, a scroll at the beginning of the season?
No, I think it's there at the. I don't know.
I don't know what's happening.
I fucking it is so. This show is like embarrassing now. I
It's not
used
as
to.
embarrassing as Big Brother. You can't even show anyone an episode of Big Brother.
Big
I've
Brother is
tried.
insane. No. I know, same. But like Survivor is a show I used to be able to get people into. Like
Yeah.
I would show ladies. I remember like I was on a date once and I showed a girl Heroes versus Villains and I got her so into it. She loved Boston
On the
Rob.
date, you're like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah. And
watch
then,
this.
and then we fucked. How about that for a night? All
Boston Rob
right.
got you laid.
Yeah, but absolutely did.
You're
Um
like, hey, come for me. Oh, gross.
Get over here. Um, but fucking it was I used to love doing that. It was so easy.
Hmm.
It's such a genuinely good show, and
And
it's
it's a
a
way for them
show
to really understand you because it's
and
such a
it
thing you love.
yes, and it's a show people know about, but a lot of them haven't actually watched it. So it's like, oh, this is what Survivor is. Interesting.
That's still
And
on. You get that all the time. That's
yeah, you
always
get
fun.
yeah. You can't show them a new era season. It's as bad as Big. It's worse than Big Brother.
I would never start someone with a new era season. Even if I was currently watching it, I'd be like, let's watch Tokachins
Yeah.
or China. Uh, all right, we go to tribal council. Oh, Claire plays her shot in the dark, not safe. Now we're at 1-9. That's pretty crazy. Claire.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I wanted to say, if her shot in the dark was successful, she would have just picked who went home. Everyone just voted for her.
Yep.
That's crazy. That was a bad move by everyone else, probably.
Well, it's a good thing that they gave her the one that said not safe.
Right. That was a good move by them.
Yeah.
Couldn't risk Matthew going home or Kane. You think when Kane leaves, he'll exit through Hellfire and Brimstone or what? That'd be
I
exciting.
you think when Jeff snuffs his torch, he'll choke slam him?
I really hope so. Was that his finisher, the choke slam? Because
I think so.
the Undertaker had the choke slam, but he also had the tombstone pile driver.
And he had the that submission one.
Oh, I'm thinking of his pin. What's the submission?
I don't know. It was like a triangle chokehold. I don't remember what it was called.
I'm thinking of when he pinned him, he would like put his dick on their face. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
And
and
then
stick
like
his tongue
stick
out
his tongue out and his
and put
eyes
his
to the
eyes
sky.
back in his head. Yeah. Here, what was
He's such a
Undertaker
legend.
submission?
Yeah, you'll have to tell me about that. Uh, episode 4 was called
Hell's Gate.
doesn't come to mind. I remember when he walked on the ropes. That was always one of my favorites of his.
Oh well, that was called Old School.
Old school. Hell yeah. Episode 4. Goodbye, Claire. It was fun getting to know you. She's a great person. I would love to see on Second Chances too. I would vote for her if she's ever on a ballot.
I
Episode
wouldn't, but I've never heard her on Tyson's podcast.
You should take my word for it and vote for her if she's ever on a ballot.
Fine.
Yes, we got one more vote for Claire. Episode 4. I'm Felicia. A Carolyn quote. Uh,
Felicia.
Felicia. Oh,
It's not you're thinking of Felicia. She's on the brain because she was such a big part of the veto competition
that's
as Big
exactly what's
Brother this
happening.
week.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
Tika, Carolyn's tribe, they have a red X in their bird cage because
This
Carolyn did it.
this feels crusty.
Oh yeah. I want a croissant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Man. Creeper.
Ah!
Oh.
That was a great impression of them doing the little top thing.
I was Adrian.
Yeah.
You could have
Uh,
been Casey and beat me, but you just sat there.
yeah.
So I actually in my universe Adrian won.
I couldn't believe Keanu. Well, we'll talk about this on the Big Brother podcast, but Keanu and Jimmy both fucked up just standing there.
I think what they like let go, right? Or are they the people that let go of the button? How do you just let go of the
They
button on
just like
accident?
they tried to adjust.
That's horrible. You're probably there for just a few minutes. Just hold on to the button.
I
Wait for
don't
her to say
know.
creeper.
I was amazed how many words she came up with that start with CR.
I don't think she came up with
What are you
those.
thinking about? I know she didn't come up with those, but
Okay.
Jesus.
Okay. Uh so the X. Oh, and then she hid one in the bird cage and one at camp on a log, under a log. And then
Oh
she
yeah, that was clever.
hid the fake thing by the log. And Sarah ends up finding it. And she's like,
Sarah.
hey, yes. Would you prefer Sarah with an H or Sarah without an H?
I think with.
Same, yeah. So if you're ever like a Sarah without an H, don't talk to me. Just kidding.
You
I'm
can
sure.
still talk to me.
Yeah, I'm sure you're nice. We go to a reward for some tarps, and the winner gets to choose who goes on a journey. And we shoot a slingshot, shoot some targets with a slingshot. And when you hit one, you can only move down when you hit one. So Soka win. They choose Carson,
Oh yeah.
Jamie, and Josh.
Carolyn struggled with this.
She did struggle. Yeah. She struggles with every challenge, I feel. Not great at the challenges.
He got it eventually though.
Hmm.
It
But I think
I
they
was
do lose
impressed.
though.
Matthew, he's got that bad arm in
Oh
the
yeah.
sling. He got in one shot.
He's just like picking and choosing when he takes it out though. He might be milking it, doing the Tyson thing. I got an injury. So Carson, Jamie, and Josh go on the journey. They each get an immunity idol and they go to a new camp. Tika get Josh. And here's the thing about Josh. We heard at a challenge the people being like, you must be good at this because your hands are so steady.
Right.
And they suspect he's a surgeon. And they freaking nail it on one go.
Mhm.
That's
And he's
amazing.
like, "No, I'm a physical therapist. Who gives a shit if you're a surgeon?"
Yeah, just say you're a surgeon. Gabler won last season as a
Yeah, he's
heart
a
valve
surgeon.
specialist. Exactly. Maybe we didn't see that though. But yeah, and his job he said was like not even a thing you needed steady hands for.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense. Anyway, and
Could have said he was like an inker for comic books.
that's good. That's amazing. Oh,
Yeah.
but I would have so many questions.
Yeah, I guess he wouldn't have been able to answer those, but I could have.
Right, you're thinking of something you would have done.
Hmm.
Uh, Jamie goes to Soka, and Danny goes through her bag. He's like, I think she has an idol, and she has two of them. She has the fake idol and the temporary idol that's good until the merge. But Danny didn't find them. I don't know where she had them, but Danny didn't see them. And then Carson goes to
Wait,
Ratu.
Sarah?
That's a Sarah. I'm in Jamie.
Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
That was a horrible job by me if that
No,
happened.
I might have misheard her. All right, I was thinking of her. I don't know.
I don't know. But Jamie. And then Carson goes to Ratu, and Matthew immediately is like, hey, Carson, Brandon played the idol, and then Jamie found it. So he just throws Jamie under the bus about that fake idol she has. And we go to the immunity challenge. This was fun. You go in the ocean, you climb a tower, you jump off the tower, and you get a key. Those are some of my favorite Survivor challenges when you jump off something and have to get something on the way down.
There was
Those
a good one in season 40 of the challenge. They
really.
had like they were on a skyscraper and they like
Mm-hmm.
jump off the side of the skyscraper and grab a thing in midair. It was fucking cool.
That's so scary when they do that on the
I
challenge.
know.
Those people are very brave. Um, but I love this. I thought Lauren had a horrible job though. Lauren jumps off and misses her key, and
By a
instead of
lot.
by a lot, but instead of trying again, like Heidi made it up. She's like the same size as Heidi and like 15 years younger at least, probably more. But instead, she swims all the way across the thing and makes Brandon come back and do it. I think that's so much time. I think she was better off just doing it. But
Yeah.
so Tika
She didn't believe in
lose.
herself.
Yeah,
She
she
should have
should.
listened to Butch from
That's right.
season 6.
You're totally right. They don't lose the challenge though, so it didn't cost them. But Butch is he dead? Is he one of those
No,
people that's dead?
I think the other guy's dead.
Roger.
Roger, right.
My bad.
Yeah.
Butch might be dead. I'm,
Oh God.
I'm not sure. Uh, okay, so Soka win and Ratu come in second. How do you feel about Jeff not committing to the sword bit? They give him the immunity idol and he just like grabs the blade end. I don't like that.
I agree. I didn't notice,
Grab
but
the goddamn handle.
yeah.
And they're doing a bad job. They like hand it to him like huzzah. They like pointed at him like maybe like give him the handle.
Yeah, it should be the same rules as like when you're giving someone scissors.
Exactly. Even if, but most times scissors are real. This is fake. I'm sure they don't care. But they have to. They're on a show. Like they have to commit to what we're seeing, the visual of it. And you're handing a sword. You can't just like you got
They
to keep
don't
up the
give a fuck
illusion.
about anything anymore.
I don't know, but it's dumb. They should. So Jam Jam says we're all going to vote Josh, but we're going to tell Josh the vote is Carolyn. But Carolyn gets all freaked out about that. And also Sarah's on the table because Josh and Carolyn are going to vote for Sarah. So that's the plan. We go to tribal council, and this is what happens. This is the title of the episode. So Jam Jam says Josh is like the new kid in the classroom, and so now we have to be friends with him, and we have to say goodbye to our old friend. But he said somehow he said her, you know,
Yeah.
and Carolyn was like, oh, so they're saying goodbye to me and welcoming in Josh, and so she thought she was going home, made a whole thing. He's like, I don't mean like bye Felicia, and Jeff's like, who's Felicia? And Carolyn says, I'm Felicia. So that's the name of the episode. It was all
I
very
gen
funny, I
I
thought.
do think Jam Jam probably slipped there, but
I don't think so.
I don't think it was like with malice or anything. But I think it's Sarah who was saying like there's arguments like this at camp all the time. Like Jam Jam and Carolyn like each other, but like they are just constantly misunderstanding each other. And that's pretty understandable getting to know both of them.
But I think they're kind of like soulmates, Jam Jam and Carolyn.
I do think they're both very lucky that they're on each other's tribe. Well, there's no luck anymore. It's just, scripted.
There's a lot of luck, but it is also very manufactured. I don't think that Jam Jam had to slip up because Jam Jam is voting out Josh. I think he's just keeping up the illusion. Like now I have to welcome in Josh and kick out my old friend Carolyn. And Carolyn, instead of realizing my ally is just playing a part right now at tribal council, making him feel safe, I don't have to freak out. She's
Yeah,
instead
I guess
freaking
you're
out.
right. She's pretty sensitive.
She's very sensitive.
We saw
And
that on the Traders.
we did, yeah. It's so crazy you're coming into the I can't imagine doing that, coming into this after seeing the traders. But I also think sort of she's like she's amplifying this and making a big deal out of it when it's not because she knows she's about to flip on them. So she's like giving herself a reason. Coach used to do this a lot. He would like vilify the people he was going
Yeah, he
against to,
would. I hated that about Coach.
and I think Carolyn was trying to give herself a reason to vote with Josh, and this was her reason basically.
I've noticed that about Carolyn, actually. This is not the first time she's done that.
Mm-hmm.
I do think she needs to, as she did this on the Traders too. She looks for justification where like what she's doing is morally right.
She did.
Even if it's just a game move.
She did that with Boston Rob and with Danielle. Like I have
Yeah,
to take out these
absolutely
other
she
people
did.
because they're the
Yeah.
villains. They kind of were, but they were just gamers. That's why the traders are so cool. You cast all the best people to come play. And Jam Jam's gonna be on the next season. That's so exciting. So Josh plays his idol on himself, and this is what I wanted to bring up. At the point where Sarah's voting for Josh, and Josh stands up and plays his idol, how does Sarah not stand up and play her idol? I know it's a fake idol, but she doesn't know it's a fake idol.
Yeah.
You got to play that thing when the
You're
person you
so
vote
right.
for is now safe. What the hell are you thinking? And then she goes home and she's very sad. Josh, Sarah. And then she's very sad. She's like, I'm sad to go home with an idol in my pocket. Do you think she was more happier to learn it was fake, or do you think that upset her even more?
I think it probably upset her more. Like on the one hand, like yeah, but like I think it probably just revealed to her like how little she understood while she was out there.
That's true. But I think your future is clearer. Like your head is clearer knowing I didn't go home with an idol in my pocket. I think you'd rather know that.
Yeah.
I think that's the worst case scenario is you come home and you have to tell everyone in your life, or they have to watch the show and you go home with an idol in your pocket.
James and China. Remember he had two.
Two. That's why those guys are so good.
Mm.
Who do you remember the first woman to go home with an idol in her pocket?
Mm,
I think this is a true thing.
do you know this?
I think I do.
Who was it?
I think it's Andrea in Cambodia.
It took that long?
Yeah,
That's
26 seasons.
wild.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if the women were just bad at finding them or if they were just really good at knowing when to play them or what the deal. Well, I think
Xander's
they just weren't
girlfriend.
finding them for a while. I think that was a thing on the show. Um,
Xander's girlfriend, Andrea.
ex-girlfriend, I believe. But yes.
Mhm.
So
So
good.
I wanted to give you an opportunity. You like to reference Xander every week, so he
Yeah.
hadn't come up yet.
Xander, do you have an idol? No, but you can have this fake. One of his best moments. Or man, Jeff really undersold this stew. That was another great one. So many classic Xander moments. Xander should be on 50. Where is Xander? There was a theory at the toward the end of the newest Love Island season. There was speculation that Xander was one of the bombshells. I don't know if it was just people being
Amazing.
funny on Twitter, but that did not happen. Xander was not on Love Island, but
That's
he'll
funny.
be on a show. He's like getting real buff. I think he might be on the challenge. I think I made that up. I don't think he is. He should be though. It's a bad job by them
I
not
would
doing
love
that.
that.
Sydney's on it
Who's Sydney?
from Survivor, whatever.
Oh,
She
that
was the merge.
Jew?
She was the merge boot from New
Yeah,
York.
she's good choice. She'll cause some drama.
She's a
She's
great
a little
choice
bit like that Amanda,
from the
freckled
challenge.
Amanda from the challenge. She's got
Love
that
Amanda.
vibe.
I could see that totally. Uh, yeah. All right. So that was episodes 2, 3, and 4 of Survivor 44. We'll be back with episodes 5, 6, and 7 next week.
And I'll be taking the notes.
Oh yeah. Well, and that'll be the merge. We'll get through the merge. And that's it. There's a lot of things like I want to say about that I know, but I can't do it yet. But anyway, that was fun. We'll be back what on Sunday with Big Brother
Yep.
and Monday with Superman. And I know what you did last summer.
Yeah.
And we don't really know about what we're doing in the future. Are we not going to do the challenge? You don't think?
Oh, the
Not worry
current
about the new
season?
season. Are you going to watch that when it's over?
Yeah, probably.
All right, so we'll figure it out though. And we still got a replacement for Buffy's Angels that I've been thinking about, but I don't know.
No rush, Logan.
Putting together a little list.
Okay.
I'm not rushing though. I don't think we'll start it in like a month or so. We still have like a few back things we need to do.
Yeah,
But all right, guys, have a great day. You too, Daniel. And I hope you next week Survivor episodes are better.
they won't be, but we'll power through.
We're here. Would you stop if not for the looming 50?
Um, yeah, if I knew 50 was gonna be like an all new player season and it's just like another random season of like new era Survivor, I do think I would stop doing this.
I think so too. I think so too. But it's good that it's happening. It's making us do it. Um, but they're about to get so much better. I told you the 41, 42, 43, 44 are aside from the last season 48, these are the worst four. I think 45, 46, and 47 are really good.
48's bad.
48's bad.
All right, so 45, 46, 47, and 49 are good.
49 hasn't happened yet.
Oh, okay.
49 has filmed, but it has not come out yet.
Got it.
Yeah, it's coming out in the
That's the
fall.
fall season. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
So great job, Daniel. Anything else you want to say? You still
Uh,
keeping your final three of Carson, Carolyn, and Jam Jam?
yeah, yeah. Let's
Still
stick
here.
with
Why
what
would you switch it?
works. Yeah.
So that's who's gonna be the merge boot, you think? Then now
Um.
they do a weird thing like you split up. I don't even know what the merge is anymore.
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares?
We'll see next week, gang.
We will.
Oh, hate one another.